and welcome. This is Ronnie Ann Ryan, Loving Cosmic Coach, with my dear friend Moira Hutchinson, the intuition cultivator and mindset mentor. You can find her at wellnesswithmoira.com and the Facebook page of the same name. Welcome, Moira.
Thank you, my dear. Nice to see you again. Always so much fun to sit and do these with you.
Always a blast. So here we are. It's officially spring now.
It actually is.
And we've had Easter.
Mm-hmm.
So we are ready to rock and roll and see what's happening with the love forecast for April this year. So what have you noticed? Like, I know, for example, coming up this Sunday is the new moon.
That's right. Perfect time to set intentions.
And plant seeds of what you want, right? Seeds for what you want. So this should be a very exciting forecast. So is there anything else you looked up from the stars or anything that...
Well, I wanted to share something with you and your viewers. Is we are under the effect of something called the Aries stellium right now. And what that means, a stellium, is when 3 more planets are in the same sign. And then it makes the sign really accentuated. And the effect of this is with us until the 14th of this month. So kind of beautiful energy to encompass that new moon that we're having on the weekend. But also Aries being the action taker, so plant your seeds and then go out and do something like really there's an energy around that being communicating, like really checking in. Are the words you're using about yourself and to yourself, are they nurturing? Are they heart-based? Are they really aligned with what it is you truly want? In all aspects. It's not just the love aspect, but I love this energy. I think it means that it's like you will get rewarded for all of the things that you choose to do. So that's kind of nice piece to sit in with. Like I said, sit in with that new moon, planting seeds, setting intentions.
Well, it's so funny that you even mentioned about, like I said, planting seeds, and you talked about taking action.
Yeah.
And it's so true because one time I had a client for the love coaching aspect, and she had tried all kinds of spiritual things to find love. Mm-hmm. So she had done candle magic and manifesting and affirmations and you name it. And she said she did it and none of it worked. So I said to her, well, what did you do to meet men? Like, what did you physically take action to do to get out there and meet some men? And she was like, oh, I didn't do anything.
She let go.
So I'm like, wow, you need the inner and the outer.
Exactly.
And so it's great to plant seeds and do your manifesting and pray or say your affirmations or I sing songs or whatever it is you want to do.
Mm-hmm.
But then you actually have to go and meet men. So regardless of what you want to do, whether it's find love or fix up your home or start a new business or whatever it is, you do the inner work. But then you still need to take steps on the physical plane to take action, right? So, So why don't you start us off with a card, Moira? Let's see.
Sure thing.
We're going to pick from 4 decks today, like we always do, and you are beginning with.
I'm beginning with my tarot deck. I like to start there because the tarot to me gives a sense of structure, of the choices, those kind of things. So, as you were sharing there, I was shuffling them to just see. Let's see what will come up. Oh, this is beautiful. It's the 7 of Cups.
Oh, wow.
Isn't that awesome? So 7 of Cups is very much about choice. But I love how that came on the heels of you saying doing the inner work and the outer work. So as we do the inner work, that's like filling our cup and nurturing ourselves and being kind and loving. So I said, good morning, Sandy.
Hi.
But so it's about showing up because you've done all of that. You have nurtured yourself and filled your own cup, right? But then look outside. look at what options, what choices, where can you go to meet this person, or be in the right place for them to walk in your path, right? So that's this seven of cups is all about you're on track. And that this is a beautiful month to have that, as well as the energy of what we just talked about the new moon and this Aries stellium energy too. So yeah, that feels like it got us off in a good rhythm.
Nice.
Yeah.
You know, that card also, I don't know much about the tarot, so forgive me. But if I'm just looking at the card, I see a lot of opportunity. There's
Yes, absolutely. All those choices. And so that's a brilliant point, is understand that you can never make the wrong choice.
Oh, nice.
That's a key piece. But so therefore, don't get stuck thinking, oh, but what about that one? And then what about that one? And what about that one? Just go do it. Can't make the wrong choice. Have fun. Play.
Have fun. That's always my priority.
Yeah, me too.
Always.
Play. I like to play.
Yeah, I'm definitely a seeker of fun and magic, right?
Yep.
All right, so let's see what the next card has to say. And this is from my deck, the Elemental Wisdom deck. All right, so let's see what it has for us today. Oh, I'm getting it in the frame. There
Beautiful.
we go. So that is the sunrise.
I see the sun, the rays of the sun there. It's beautiful.
Over the mountains. It is the dawn of a new day.
Beautiful.
And that is incredibly helpful. Like anytime that, that's one thing, thank goodness you can count on, right? The sun will come up tomorrow. That's what Annie said, right?
Yes, absolutely.
So there's new rays shining, there's new possibilities, there's new opportunities. Don't just sit there.
Go for it.
Take advantage of what's available. The energy's finally opening up. And I don't know about you, but for me, spiritually, I've been told, not yet, for a long time now, and definitely for the first 3 months of this year. It's like, not yet. It's time to still work within it. But now I think things are different. Things have really opened up.
Mm-hmm.
And it's time. So if you are looking for love or starting anything new, it's the dawn of a new day. Get out there, try it, see what happens, explore, because you won't get anywhere if you don't take the action.
Absolutely. But something else that's really cool about what you just said is because that energy of the Aries stellium, it's bringing us into a new space of being responsible and mature. So that really lines up with what you just said.
That's right? Interesting.
I know. It's kind of exciting. Cool. Kind of exciting. It's almost like we've been rewarded with the fact that we have been doing our inner work.
Oh, nice.
Right?
So there's a little bit of harvest in with the planting of seeds, right?
Well, it's always going to keep going, right? That we do harvest, and it's Abraham Hicks used to say that it's not about the destination, because of course when you get to the destination, what's next?
You always want something else.
What's next?
Yeah. So we're in that cycle, planting the seeds, harvesting, planting. So you can do a little bit of both right now, and that's really awesome. That's very rich and rewarding, like you said.
And playful.
And playful, yeah. All right, excellent. So what's next?
I'm changing things up a wee bit today. I'm going to draw from my deck. This is the blended compassion cards.
Nice.
And so let's see what might come from this. Oh, this is fun. So it's mindfulness.
Very good. Beautiful.
Mindfulness. And so mindfulness says, manage your mind. When we direct our thoughts and our words in the direction of the outcome we most desire, we ignite compassion. So that's a beautiful one that really sits nicely with your card of the sunrise.
Yeah.
Is direct your thoughts. Direct your thoughts. Where, and are these thoughts, the thoughts that are aligning with the seeds that I wish to plant? Tell the truth to yourself, right?
Yeah. Now what's bergamot for? I noticed that on the bottom of the card.
Bergamot has been paired with that idea of mindfulness. And so it's actually, Bergamot is very supportive of watching your thoughts. And something I've been saying for a wee while is that we are not responsible for all of the thoughts that fly through our mind. We are responsible for the ones that we grab hold of and bring into our heart. So bergamot is a beautiful scent to help with that, to just say, check in. Which ones am I taking? And which ones I'm just going to let them carry on. Because the mind does what the mind does. Just let it go.
Let it go. I know. Yeah. Yes. Our minds are very powerful and they have a lot to say. But we don't have to pay attention to all of it. And that is one of the most helpful things I ever learned.
Yeah.
Was that, just because your mind says XYZ doesn't mean you have to do that or pay attention to that. And, are you familiar with Michael Singer's work?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So he is the one who wrote, what was that book that he wrote?
Oh, I can't think of it.
Untethered Soul. That's what I remember.
Well done.
So anyway, he talks a lot about noticing, being the noticer, being the observer. And so you don't get sucked into all that mind chatter that's just going, blah, 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 blah. What do you think you are? You can't do this. So you just observe that and you go, thanks for sharing.
Yeah.
So
I like to say to people thanks for sharing, but I'm safe, because all of that chatter, it's actually trying to keep you safe. That's the mandate of it, right?
Yes.
So you can say thank you for that input, thank you for that narration. Take a deep breath, but I am safe.
Back in 1990, I read this book called Taming Your Gremlin.
Okay.
Which is such a fantastic book. It's got all these little crazy drawings in it and stuff. It's a very playful attempt to help you separate yourself and who you are versus your mind chatter.
Beautiful.
Yeah. And so he calls it Taming Your Gremlin. And then the coaching industry glommed that and made that how everybody in coaching talks about, those are your gremlins. It came from
that book. Interesting.
So that's where I learned that you could tell your gremlin or your inner voice, inner chatter, whatever, to go on vacation or go hide in the closet.
Sit in the corner.
Right. That or stand in the corner or do whatever. And thanks for sharing. And I'm safe and not going to worry about it. And that the purpose of all that chatter is to keep us safe. You're absolutely right, because it serves a purpose. And sometimes it really helps us if your mind is going, watch out, or whatever. You do want to pay attention. So we're not saying don't pay attention to anything your mind says, but pick and choose. I am wholeheartedly with you. Okay. So the last card is from the Goddess deck.
Cool. Nice choice. Nice choice for the energy we're talking about today.
Oh, good. I'm really getting into this Goddess deck. So, all right, let's see. Oh.
No accidents here, right?
No. All right, let's see if I can get my...
There you go. Oh.
I know. Mother Mary, expect a miracle. Now, how funny, right on the heels of Easter, right? Yep. So, what she says is, expect a miracle. Have faith that your prayers have been heard and are being answered.
Awesome.
So, that offers a lot of comfort.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of comfort, because sometimes you feel like, when's this going to happen? This isn't working, this manifesting thing, blah, 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 blah. But it is working. It just might not be your timetable. You just be in that expectation of getting what you want and having your desires fulfilled and being expectant that it's all going to come your way at some point. That's a pretty interesting card.
I like that. And do you know what? I just got landed in my mind is one of my favorite affirmations, and maybe this might be of use to your viewers here, is I believe anything is possible and miracles are happening now.
Oh,
and I love that. Isn't that cool? And so that really feels like it brings that energy of that card, of Mother Mary card in, is keep saying that. Even if you get into your mind chatter says, when's it happening? I've done all this stuff. But no, take a deep breath. And I believe anything is possible. And miracles are happening now, because they are. Miracles are happening all over the world. We are magical beings.
Yeah.
You and I like to talk about the magic stuff anyway.
Yes. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. And that can just be in the synchronicity or how things happen or timing of things or whatever it is. But I love that affirmation. It reminds me of the one I learned from Hawaiian shamanism. Serge Kahili King. He talked about everything is working out perfectly.
Yes.
And
I love that. That's awesome.
You know, it's so true. A perfect example of that from my life recently is, this is a little weird, but I really wanted the J&J vaccine. So I just got it in my head. I don't know why. I just wanted the one shot. So I went looking for it, and my girlfriend, who didn't even want to get the vaccine, she decided on a Monday to just get the vaccine. And by Tuesday, the next day at 9 a.m., she had a vaccine. So that Tuesday, she told me. So I went on too to see where I could find it. Never could find it. So eventually I had an appointment that was way out in the future. I wanted to bring it closer. So I signed up anyway, and it was for the Moderna one. So I was like, I don't know. I was starting to get all worked up and kind of nauseous about it. And why are you giving up on what you want or whatever? And then I had to reel myself back and say, wait a minute. How do you know everything isn't working out perfectly and exactly as it should be? Because who's to say that the J&J is better for you? Maybe the Moderna is better for you, and that's why you're getting it. Because even though we want things, that's why people say this or something better, because sometimes the universe knows. The universe knows what's right for us. Yeah. So I think we've delivered an awful lot of positive hope today, don't you?
I absolutely do. And that's a beautiful reminder that sometimes we get stuck in our head saying it has to look this way.
Yeah.
And then maybe we have to let that go and say, no, I'm a co-conspirator here with the universe. It's all happening exactly as it needs to for my best good.
Yeah. So anything's possible, and miracles are happening all the time.
All the time. Actually, now. No, miracles are happening now.
Oh, now.
I mean, yes, they do happen all the time, but that really keeps you here. It's like,
thank you.
Yeah, they're happening right now.
Right now.
Mm-hmm.
We're having one.
We are.
All right, fantastic. Thank you so much for another great love forecast, Moira. You are amazing.
Thank you. As are you. I love having these conversations, and I love how much synchronicity we actually create and experience in our own conversation here.
I know. It's just so much fun. So I'm just going to send love to everybody who watches.
Yep. Love from both of us.
Beautiful, beautiful. And we'll see you here next month on the first Tuesday in May.
Have a great month.
Take care, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.